Why are the Seven returning to the Fortnite storyline? After all, weren't they wiped out in Fortnite Chapter 3 to the Chrome? This is a question I've seen so many of you guys ask over the last few days, and it's surprising how many people don't know what actually happened to the Seven. Back in Chapter 3, Season 4, it is true that a handful of members of the Seven were absorbed by the Chrome. That would be the Visitor, the Scientist, the Origin, and almost the Paradigm. But what about the sisters, Geno's daughters, the Imagined and Order, as well as the Foundation? What happened to them? It was always theorized that they were taken by the Chrome, but that was never confirmed. That leaves us with the last member of the Seven, the Paradigm, who disappeared right after the beginning of Fortnite Chapter 4 during Zero Fusion. And honestly, no one really knows what happened to her. It's possible that maybe she was wandering around the Fortnite Chapter 4 island, or maybe the Zero Point grabbed her and she's living inside of it as a consequence of starting Zero Fusion. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Clark, this sounds great and all, but doesn't this prove that at least half of the Seven were wiped out because the Chrome did absorb them? Like, we saw that on screen. What explanation could there be for their return? Back in Chapter 4, Season 1, we actually found out what happened to the Seven. Yes, they were taken by the Chrome, but not for the purpose of wiping them out. This time, they were actually captured by the Last Reality. How do we know this? Because the Last Reality themselves told us in a voice quest. So their existence is being reshaped by the Last Reality, which is why so many people in the Fortnite community are fixated on this idea of a corrupted Seven. But I think the thing everyone needs to realize is this: if the Seven are coming back, that means the Last Reality is probably coming back too. The question I have is, are we also going to see the Imagined Order return? Maybe Geno? And what about the Paradigm? She shouldn't have been captured by the Last Reality, but does she have some ties there? I actually have a couple of theories about the Paradigm that I think you guys might find interesting. If you want to hear them, make sure to drop a follow, and I'll tell you in a future video.